Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cris Caves, and I'm from El Paso, Texas. Today I'll be performing for you two monologues. My first monologue will be my dramatic, and my second will be my comedic. My comedic is going to be followed right after my dramatic piece. Please enjoy. Thank you. How oft, when men are at the point of death, have they been merry, which their keepers call lightning before death? Oh, how may I call this lightning? My love, my wife, death that had sucked the honey of thy breath, hath had no power upon thy beauty. Beauty's ensign yet is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not advanced there. Tybalt's, last thou there in thy bloody sheet? Oh, what more favour can I do to thee, than with that hand that cut thy youth in twain, to sunder his, that was thine enemy? Forgive me, cousin. Dear Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Shall I believe that unsubstantial death is Loris, and that the lean, abhorred monster keeps thee here in the dark to be his paramour? For fear of that, I still will stay with thee, and ne'er from this palace of dim night depart again. Here will I remain, with worms in thy chained remains. Oh, here will I sit up, my everlasting rest from this world-wearied flesh. Eyes look your last, arms take your last embrace, and lips, oh, you the doors of breath seal with the righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, come, unsavory guide. Thou desperate pilot, now once run on the dashing rocks thy seasick weary bark, here's to my love. The story? Oh, God. Well, here goes. At exactly 6 o'clock tonight, I came home from work. My wife, Myra, was in her dressing room getting dressed for the party. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Romero, her Spanish son. They're preparing an Italian dinner. As I climbed the stairs, I said to myself, it's my 10th wedding anniversary, and I can't believe I still love my wife so much. I tapped on her door. Tap, tap, tap. She opens it. I hand her a glass of champagne, to the most beautiful wife a man ever had for 10 years. We drink. We kiss. We toast. By 7 o'clock, the bottle is finished. My wife is sloshed, and we lay there spent, naked in each other's arms, complete in our happiness. Suddenly, a gentle knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. The door opens, and a strange young man looks down with a knife in his hands. Myra screams. I jump up and run for the gun in my drawer. Myra grabs a towel and shields herself. I run back in, ready to save my wife's life. The strange young man says in Spanish, Yo quito se da habla enchilada, partizo en quinto minuto. But I don't speak Spanish. And I never saw Rosita's son, Romero, before, and I didn't know the knife was to cut up the salad, and he was just asking, should they heat up the dinner now? So I aim my gun at him. Myra screams and pulls my arm. The gun goes off and shoots me in the earlobe. Romero runs downstairs to tell Rosita Ramona, Mamacita, mele que pasa, el hombre boca allá, el hombre que loco que bang bang. So Rosita, Ramona, and Romero leave in a huff. My earlobe is bleeding all over. Suddenly, we hear a car pull up. It's the first guest. Myra grabs the bathroom and runs downstairs to stop Rosita, Ramona, and Romero. Otherwise, we'll have no dinner. But they drive off. I run downstairs looking for Myra. Notice the basement door is open, and I'm afraid the strange-looking kid will come back. I lock the door, not knowing Myra is down there. Then I run upstairs to take some aspirin because my earlobe is killing me. But the blood on my fingertips gets in my eyes by mistake. I take 4 Valium instead. I hear the guests downstairs and want to tell them to look for Myra, but suddenly, I can't talk from the Valium, and I'm bleeding on the white rug. So I start to write a note, explaining what happened. But the note looks like gibberish, and I'm afraid they'll think it's a suicide note and they'll call the police. So I tore up the note and flushed it down the toilet just as they walked into the room. They're yelling at me, what happened? What happened? And before I could tell them what happened, I knocked out of the bed. And that's the whole goddamn story. As sure as my name is Charlie Brock. That's it.
Bravo.